Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jewel Tolentino here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys 3 methods to charge your GoPro camera. Alright, so the first method is going to be the standard method, and I'm going to be using the GoPro charging cord and the actual GoPro camera. The second method is going to be a cool tip that I'm going to be sharing, and that's going to be using this cell phone wall adapter plus your GoPro charging cord. And the third method is going to be an upgraded method. This is going to be a battery pack wall charger and the car charger as well. So let's get into the first method. Okay, so the first method is the standard method, and this is the method that you typically only have the option to do when you first buy your GoPro camera. So you're going to need your GoPro charging cord and the actual camera. So you'll notice when you have the case that there's no holes or any openings. So when you're charging it, you actually have to take it out of the case. And at this point, I want to warn you guys to be very careful when you've got your camera, because it's now going to be exposed. So you don't want to be touching the lens or putting anything on top of the camera or anything like that. So once you have it out, you don't need to worry about taking the battery pack out or anything like that. For this method, you're just going to leave that in. You're going to want to take this little piece out. It's a little, door, and it's got a little hole there for you to take out. Be careful with this. What I usually do is I stick this in the case, so I know it's always there. I don't put it anywhere else because it can easily get lost. So I always put it back in the case. Next, you want to take your GoPro charger and you want to take this small part here and put it in this first. Next, you want to take the USB portion and stick that into your computer or anywhere that has a USB port. So I'm going to stick this into my computer here, and you'll see that when I plug it in, it will have the red dot going. So that means that this camera is charging. So once it goes away, that's when your camera is done charging. So this is the first method. I'm actually going to show you a way to protect your camera when you're doing this method, because I always get really paranoid because I don't want my lens to get damaged or anything like that. So I actually bought this case. Now it might look a little bit different, and it is because it does a cool feature. So I'm going to show you that right now. So I'm going to unplug the GoPro, and I'm going to put it in this new case, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So this case is cool because I just told you that I get very paranoid with my camera when it's out and when it's not in the case, because I really don't want the lens to be damaged. So I got this case, and the cool feature is it's got a side opening compartment, which makes it cool for charging. So now I can plug it in and it can still be protected. Obviously this isn't waterproof or anything like that, but if anything lands on the camera or if I put my finger there, the actual lens of the camera won't get damaged. So this case is an open GoPro case, and I basically bought it on eBay for about $8 American, so it's 10 or 11 Canadian, and it's a really good buy. It's really durable, and I use it when I plug in my microphone and when I'm charging by the computer. So this is the first method, and I'll see you in the second. Alright guys, so we're on to the second method. Now this is a cool method because I don't know about you guys, but I got really annoyed always having to charge my GoPro when my computer was around. So I'd always have to open my computer, take it out, and then, charge my GoPro and wait for it, and then put my computer away. Well, with this method, you don't have to take out your computer. You can actually plug it into a wall socket, which is really cool. So how we make that happen is you need to grab, let's say, a cell phone wall adapter, and you can plug in your GoPro cord into that really easily. So now you've got your GoPro cord, but your cell phone wall adapter, and you plug it into the GoPro, right? You plug the GoPro cord in here, and then you go and plug this part into the wall. That way, you don't need your computer, you don't need to take out your computer every single time you want to charge your GoPro. That's what I needed to do in the beginning, and I got really annoyed because I didn't want to have to take out my big computer every single time to charge my GoPro. Now I just use my cell phone wall adapter and I can plug it into any wall plug that I want. So basically, you just take this part off of your cell phone cord and make sure that you use this with the GoPro cord, because when you try to use a different charging cord to stick into your GoPro, it actually doesn't charge your GoPro at all or very well at all. Alright guys, so this is the second method and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, so the third method is to buy a separate wall charger specifically for the GoPro and buy a couple of extra batteries. The reason why I say this is because you'll find that when you're using the GoPro for, a good chunk of time, the battery is going to run out. So if you have it on for a couple of hours, the batteries run out. But what if something cool and exciting is happening, but you have a dead battery? This has happened to me many times. So I just purchased a separate wall charger with a couple of batteries. Right now I'm just showing you one. But I bought actually 2 extra batteries. So in total, I have 3 GoPro batteries. So when one is dead, I can easily switch over to the next and have the other 2 charging. So I'm going to show you quickly how this works. This, again, I bought on eBay for about $14 Canadian, so it's cheaper if it's in US. And you just search for it on eBay and there's tons of people selling these types of things. So basically you take this battery and you stick it into here, right? And then you plug this part into the wall, and then there you go. When this is plugged into the wall, like so, it's charging while your camera is going, so that you always have a ready charged battery good to go. So this also came with a car charger as well, so when you're on the go, you just plug this into here, stick this into that hot metal thing that I think it was used for cigarettes in the past. I don't know what it's called, but anyways, you stick that in there and you can charge your batteries while you're driving or something like that. So that is the third method, is to have more than one battery, because when you're trying to catch action footage or long, when you're recording for a long time, you don't want to have a dead battery and have to wait for it to charge. I've actually had to do that so many times where my battery is dead, I can't do anything, I've got to plug it into the wall or the computer, wait for it to charge, and then go again. This way, if I have 2 extra batteries ready to go, I can just switch batteries and then, start filming again. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. That was the third step in the how to charge your GoPro battery. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed these types of videos, every Wednesday I film videos with the GoPro or with Camtasia Studio or with editing with the GoPro Studio software. Basically videos that have to do with video creation, video editing, tips and tricks, things like that. So you can find the playlist in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.